I don't know if I told you my Kobe Bryant story
I don't know it.
So I know we're supposed to talk about
There's editing.
there is, but this does, I guess, could parlay into competitive nature and CATAN. We'll bring it back around full circle.
We will.
The backstory is this. When I was 12 years old in 1997, 12, 13 years old, I used to be able to attend Bulls practices. This is when I was living in Chicago because my travel basketball coach was good friends with like one of the Bulls trainers.
Oh, wow.
So I was able to kind of just quietly watch the practices there under the condition that, no photographs. And this is back in this is 1997, so photographs meant real like cameras lining up the film and everything, and it's flash, and if you didn't use flash, you're screwed. The picture won't come out, and you won't know until you take it to
Walmart or whatever those things is. We don't talk about
and
Walmart
don't ask for autographs. That was just what I was told, and I said, whatever, sure. So, it came around, I was watching 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 different practices, just absorbing everything, but just really being in awe of these athletes. And one day, Michael Jordan comes over and says, hey to everybody, and he just kind of points at me, he's like, is this your kid, the one I was kind of hearing about? And coach is like, yes, sir, this is him. He's like, well, let's see what he's got. Let's do a quick game to 3. And so...
With Jordan?
With Michael Jordan. So Michael Jordan's that's kind of what he does.
Jon Lee Brody.
He has a history of quick game to 3, because 3 is easy, especially when you're an NBA player. You can score 3 points really quick.
Yeah.
Where if we would have played to 11, it would have gone a little longer because that's just more points to score. But also you are given a chance for some sort of dumb luck to happen.
Completely.
So quick game to 3. His first move was he fake left, went right. I thought he's going to go for a layup, but he just stopped on a dime, pulls up for this jumper, goes in. And we're playing make it, take it. He takes it back, and he's talking all sorts of stuff, going, you think I'm going to do the same move? I'm going to go to the left now and show you I can shoot my left. Goes to the left, and actually shoots with his left hand.
Oh, wow.
And makes it
my goodness.
perfectly. Like it wasn't any adjustment. And then game point comes up, and he says, all right, I'm going to do the shot you came to see. This is how Michael was, and I noticed that this is how he was with NBA players, too, where he was telling you what he was going to do before he was going to do it, and while he was doing it, he's basically his own kind of play-by-play and color commentator.
That's crazy.
And he's like, I'm going to do the fadeaway, I'm going to fake left, turn baseline, rise up, and that's going to be game. And he did the whole thing, and it actually rimmed out. So I don't know what to attribute to that, because there's no reason why he should have missed that shot, because he's Michael Jordan, but it just somehow just spun out. I grabbed the rebound, I take it back behind the three-point line, because in half court, that's the rule. You got to kind of clear the ball. And he's not really paying attention, playing defense. He's just kind of half jogging back, and I shoot the jumper, and it goes in.
Oh, snap.
And I'm going nuts. I'm like, I just made a basket.
Yeah, on Michael Jordan.
Well,
is that not a thing?
I'll come around to that. But he just kind of looks, and he's kind of pissed off that this happened.
Okay.
So he's like, all right, I guess it's your ball. So I really only had one go-to move, fake left, go right, and I was going to just go for the layup and try for the best. And he lets me go by him, which I know this isn't a good sign. If somebody's going to just let you do it, then it's never going to end well. I'm about to lay the ball up. I just see his giant hand grab it like an orange out of the air.
Oh, my goodness.
And he's like, get that weed out of here.
Oh, okay.
And I'm 12 years old. And
oh, my
he's
gosh.
looking at this stuff. And you might have to use a sheep leaps on this, or else just because I don't think... So I'm trying to keep them to a minimum, so your editing's at a minimum. But it has more impact when I use the actual word. So he gets the ball, he grabs it, gets the ball back. He's like, all right, take 2. I'm going to do the whole thing, left, right, fade up, and that's going to be game. Does the whole thing, and shot goes in. He wins 3-1 because he's Michael Jordan. And, he did give me, he's like, hey, solid shot. It's like, you got to go up strong on that layup. It's like, it's like, you got to go up strong on that. That's all he really said to me, and he, it's everything you would expect out of Michael Jordan. So this is the backstory leading into my Kobe Bryant story. So years later, this is maybe 2014, 2015. It is maybe 2015, around that time. It was 2015, 2016, somewhere in those years. It's a little fuzzy. I meet Kobe Bryant at this kind of event at some mansion in the Hollywood Hills. I don't even remember what it was for. And everyone's, of course, trying to say hi to Kobe. And I go up to him, shake his hand. And I said, hey, man, Kobe, if you got like 5-6 minutes, I've got a story I think you're going to really enjoy. And it involves myself and Michael Jordan. And he's like, oh, word? He's like, I got to hear this.
Yeah.
And so I told him the whole story, basically everything I told you. And Kobe was a really active listener. Just kind of really was like listening, kind of like this intense stare. He's kind of smiling. I was like, okay, okay. And he asked a lot of questions. He's like, wait, how old were you again? I was like, I was about 12, 13. He said, what year? I was like, this is 97. So I was like, they were about to win their 5th championship in Chicago. It was that season. He's like, oh, he's like, you scored on Mike? And I said, well, because it's funny that you said that. I was like, well, I don't know if I would word it like that. I didn't score on Michael Jordan. He was on the same court as I was in a game, a friendly game to 3. But I wouldn't say I scored on him. I scored I'm telling him, he's like, yeah, but you scored a basket. It's like, he didn't shut you out. I was like, no. No, I was like, no, he didn't. So, I mean, I got one, but, ultimately he won 3-1. He's like, all right. And he kind of like is absorbing everything I just told him. And then he just looks at me, not in like the full Mamba stare. I call it the half Mamba. And he looks at me, you're going to have to sheep bleep again, just FYI.
Okay, go
so
for
he
it.
just looks at me. So after hearing everything about me playing Michael Jordan, here's his story, looks at me and goes, no, you wouldn't have scored shit on me, right?
I love that.
And I love that for 2 reasons. One, that's very much the Kobe we knew and loved on the basketball court, the Mamba. But also, that for me to witness firsthand how competitive he still is with Michael, who was kind of like his big brother and someone he looked up to and idolized, up until even all through his time in the NBA. Michael was always somebody, the standard of measure he was, looking to not only reach but surpass. So just to kind of see that's how competitive they are with each other. And after that he goes, I'm gonna text Mike and tell him he's soft.
Oh my god!
And I don't know if he ever sent that or not. He was probably just.
That's hilarious.
And I said, well, that's kind of funny if you're gonna tell him like, hey, some guy who you have no idea who this guy is just told me that he scored on you when he was 12 years old. And then from that moment on, Michael Jordan took it personally.